I'm honestly not really sure what to say in this video because this has been the scariest day I've had online in 11 years because I woke up to realize that my YouTube account and my Google accounts as a whole had been taken from me. You guys like crypto? We're a crypto channel now. So I rolled out of bed, half asleep this morning as I usually do, to check all my apps, see what's going on, and realized that I no longer had a Google account on any of those apps. It wasn't on my laptop, it wasn't on my TV, it wasn't on my Gmail, my YouTube Studio. It was like I just downloaded the apps for the first time. And when I went to log in and I realized that the two-factor authentication phone number had been changed, I realized that I had a serious problem. So you're probably wondering, as well as I am, how the hell did they even get access to my account? Two-factor authentication clearly didn't do what it was supposed to do, and obviously you can see that I did eventually manage to get my account back. Well, it turns out that Google had detected some kind of suspicious activity, or as a fail-safe measure, they allow you to use your last used password as a recovery option, or your last used phone number as a recovery option. So I was effectively able to use my old password and my old phone number to reactivate the account and get in there and clean it up. But when I checked this suspicious activity on the account, it seems that they were able to get in through using a recovery code. How they obtained this recovery code, I'm not exactly sure, to be honest with you. I don't know if the recovery code was just done in a random generator. I don't know if it was floating around on the web. I don't know if they just had access to my password from a data breach and then got into my account that way. But you would think that two-factor authentication would stop that. My only other guess is that I have some malicious software running in the back of my computer that managed to get access to my Google account. But then I would think I would have bigger problems than just that if that was the case. All that is to say, despite the fact that I got my account back, I'm still pretty fucking scared. And I'm trying to figure out how this happened in the first place. So I was able to go through the recovery steps of removing this person's secondary email they put on my account, removing that bullshit phone number, and doing all the steps I possibly can to make sure this doesn't happen again. I've increased the security and I've changed all of my passwords for everything, changed the backup information, and hopefully this won't happen again. So I'm currently working on restoring my channel back to the way it was, but the problem with this is that every single video I ever uploaded is now privatized, so I'm having to manually republish them in bulk. So if you see anything weird on your notifications, I'm sorry about that. I'm probably gonna end up having member-only videos go public, maybe videos that you were never supposed to see go public, and that's kind of just what I'm working with right now. If there's any videos you can specifically think of that you can tell aren't public right now, just let me know and maybe I can get that fixed. That would be really helpful. This is definitely one of those situations where you tell yourself, oh, that's never gonna happen to me. I'm one individual and I have all this control over my account and nobody would want my account. Turns out this can absolutely happen to you. You can definitely lose your credentials no matter who you are. How small or big you are, doesn't matter. The biggest piece of advice that I can give you guys is that you check to see if your passwords have ever been found in a data breach or any of your personal information has been found in a data breach. And if it has, change everything. I had an old password show up in a data breach and I didn't really think anything of it. I was like, okay, well, that's not really a big deal. Not too worried about that. Turns out it can be a fucking big deal. So definitely do your due diligence and make sure you keep everything cleaned up. You can never be too safe, and I've definitely learned that lesson today. This really sucks because this was the first week I've been pretty active on this channel in the past month, and now all of those videos' progress have potentially went to a screeching halt. I don't know how privatizing is going to affect my videos in the future. I had thumbnail tests running that were effectively canceled out because the video went private, so now those A/B testing on those thumbnails doesn't work, and I'm having to restart those and hope it does something. And overall, it's just pretty stressful, man. This was not what I was expecting to wake up to today. It may take a while to get everything public and cleaned up on the channel, so if anything looks weird or you're getting weird notifications, I'm sorry about that. Change your passwords, encrypt your passwords, use as many levels of authentication as you can to prevent this from happening to you, because it definitely can, and stay safe out there. This sucks, dude.